And just really special, as Joe said, that she had a hand in every aspect of this service, as she deserves.
And that's something that is not easy to do, but for her to be at peace with moving on from this life and doing that work is certainly something that speaks to who she was as a person. Nicknamed the Steel Magnolia, she always was known for doing what needed to be done.
Yeah.
And I think that will have even more of an impact on today's services, people knowing that this was expressly by her design.
What she wanted. Our Savannah Levins is also out there this afternoon at Glenn Memorial Church, right there on Emory's campus. Hi, Savannah.
Hey, Jennifer, you mentioned that Steel Magnolia nickname. It's funny, in prior interviews, Rosalynn used to laugh and say, well, I don't think I'm a Steel Magnolia. She was just an incredibly humble woman, and I think that that's really evidenced in the ceremonies that you're seeing yesterday, today, and what's planned for tomorrow. I spoke with the CEO of the Carter Center, Paige Alexander, earlier here on the lawn, and she was saying that, you know, Mrs. Carter didn't want a lot of pomp and circumstance. She asked for donations to the center to continue her work and her husband's work rather than have flowers donated. As you'll see inside that service, inside the church behind me right now, there's not a ton of flowers. There's not a lot of, again, pomp and circumstance, but that is exactly how she wanted it. And as Joe mentioned, all of this was planned by the Carters. They picked out every single Bible verse, every prayer, every song, every person who will be in attendance, including, of course, all of the 5 currently living former First Ladies. And Paige Alexander, the CEO of the Carter Center, actually told me that Rosalynn really considered herself the leader of a First Ladies Club of sorts, that they were all very, very close, and that she would be so proud to see them all be here today and so grateful. And, you know, she also talked about how the family is reacting to seeing all these tributes pour in between yesterday and today. They've learned things about Rosalynn that they didn't even know before, seeing all the stories roll in. And, you know, Joe was saying earlier that President Carter had talked about Rosalynn being his equal. Well, he very famously said that marrying her was the pinnacle of his life, not earning the presidency, but being married to Rosalynn, which is a really beautiful thing. And I also asked about, you know, him being here today. Obviously, he's 99 years old. Transferring from planes is no easy task. So I asked how that decision was made, if it was a difficult one to make. They said it was a family decision, but that the former president really insisted. Paige Alexander saying, quote, he doesn't like to be far from her. So it was really honestly so sweet to hear those words. It was really beautiful. So we're still waiting for the ceremony to get underway. Should be here shortly. For now, I'll send it back to you guys in the studio.
All right.